going on, MetaFam? Here in today's video, we are going to talk about the meeting coming up with Finra. That's right. So Frank Nez has an article out on it. We are going to cover that. But first, before we get to that, Syntax has a tweet out here that is fantastic. Says, good news, everyone. Tucker from Pete Sessions' office already said that they would have John Berta and Wes Christian in for a presentation. We would like that injunction with Finra. This was awesome. Thank you so much to the House Financial Service Committee. This means the world to us. I was wrong about you and happily eat crow, MMTLP. So let's listen to this call right here and see what is said in this call. But definitely very exciting.
I got really frustrated when I learned about James Angel coming in. Kind of disheartened. And it made a little bit more sense, our conversation. I wish I'd had that context before we'd actually had that time to sit down. I know that you were able to sit down with Anna afterwards.
Yes.
Okay. I did have a couple of questions. Do you know when James came in, was he there like as on an official capacity with Georgetown, or was it kind of like his own personal opinion?
No, he made a presentation on behalf of his position at Georgetown University.
Oh, okay. Okay. So it's on behalf of Georgetown. Do you know, are those slides publicly available? Can I get those?
I don't think they're publicly available, but yeah, you can have a copy of them if you'd like.
Oh, cool. I can shoot you an email because I still have your card. Were you guys going to be able to, because I don't think that you guys, I don't know, it didn't seem like it from my understanding that the conflicts of interest were disclosed prior to his briefing. Was there any way to get maybe John Berta and Wes Christian in there? I know they've been trying to meet with you guys.
Yeah, no, I have met extensively with
John
and Wes.
In person, like so they can give a presentation.
Yeah, sure. And just so you know, we didn't meet with Mr. Angel and Dr. Angel in person. So in any event, yeah.
Okay. So it was like a
John and Wes too, in the past, yes.
Oh, okay. So it was like a Zoom presentation then.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Okay. Do you guys know, have you guys had
That is fantastic. So thank you, Syntax, for getting that message out there and being able to get John Berta and Wes Christian in there. So we will see if
I got really frustrated when I learned about James Angel coming in.
There we go. So that's really exciting right there, guys. It is open door now. John Berta and Wes Christian come in. I know there's been a few of the community members being nominated to go as well. So I don't know what's going to happen there, but we'll keep this in mind. We know John Berta is definitely going to probably be there. I know there was like Curtis, Drew, Anna, all great people suggested to go there. So hopefully someone will step up and want to go with Mr. John Berta, or maybe Wes Christian himself. But he did mention in the previous call that when there's a lawyer in the office, people kind of clam up. So it would be better if it would be John Berta and like another retail investor. So that'd be pretty good, because maybe if Wes Christian was in there, it may not be a little free-flowing conversation because there's a lawyer there and, it could be complicated. All right, so I think this article here by Mr. Frank Nez really summarizes up this whole situation. And let's get this baby on here. The new meeting with Finra on the MMTLP fraud to take place. This was just published today, guys. All right. There's a new meeting with Finra on MMTLP fraud taking place on Friday, May 26th. According to sources familiar with the situation, the Financial Committee will be meeting with Finra in regard to the MMTLP scandal that occurred in December of 2022. Investors who held shares of MMTLP stock on the record date of December 12th would receive a preferred dividend of Nextbridge Hydrocarbon on Wednesday, December 14th. However, MMTLP stock stopped trading on Thursday, December 8th, after Finra delisted the security without notice or warning. The event has been recognized by retail investors as one of the biggest Wall Street frauds in recent history. A motion was filed in late April demanding the release of MMTLP Blue Sheet records. The New York Supreme Court ordered Finra to show cause with a court date Tuesday, May 30th, but FINRA requested a 2-week extension last week. Now, FINRA agency has a meeting with the financial committee later this week. However, MMTLP investors are concerned about misrepresentation of the events that occurred in December last year. Investors are calling out for Mr. John Berta, former CEO of Torchlight, with merge with MetaMaterials in 2021, to represent investors in the upcoming meeting. It says here, I am reaching out to my contacts for an invite as well. I will bring Wes Christian with me to make sure FINRA is being truthful, said John on Twitter. And there is the tweet there that is referenced in that quote. Down here, other MMTLP updates. More than 34,000 MMTLP letters have been sent by regulators to investors affected by the aftermath of the U3 halt and delisting of ticker symbol MMTLP. Investors affected by MMTLP scandal have been flocking to DC to meet with representatives, making calls daily, and raising awareness on social media about the injustices that have been forced upon them. You can see here, 34,175 letters have been sent. Earlier in April, we found Congress was getting involved in the MMTLP scandal through a leaked letter sent out to MetaMaterials CEO George Palacaris. However, a new letter from Congress details an ongoing investigation into naked short selling and other market fraud. Congressman Bill Posey said in a letter that he's been hearing from a variety of constituents on retail's concerns involving MMTLP. Those letters have certainly provided investors with a boost and confidence on their efforts. However, investors who have met with representatives in person just say this is the beginning. One major concern is their representatives who aren't fully understanding or educated on malpractices that occur within the market, which may pose a big roadblock and risk to retail investors. SEC Chairman Gary Gensler was expected to answer inquiries on MMTLP back in April's hearings, but failed to touch on topics on retail's concern. It is evident that although the retail community has done a fascinating job of raising awareness with Congress and FINRA, others may attempt to silence the masses by not addressing the issues, as we've seen in past AMC and GameStop. Still, fight for justice seems headed in the right direction. Investors are urging on one another to continue to send letters to regulators and continue to raise awareness on the situation. So there is the fantastic summary for Mr. Frank Nez. Like I said, huge shout out here to Syntax for getting this here on the audio recording. This is fantastic. And I'll be excited to exactly what will happen when we get this meeting with FINRA and the Finances Service Committee and see Mr. Berta and whoever's going to go with him there. Should be an exciting time. So hope you all enjoyed today's video. If you did, smash thumbs up, drop me a comment down below. Love and appreciate y'all. Peace.